Welcome back to the realistic road to glory. We are finished with the transfer window, thank God. No more players can leave and no more players can come in for the time being. We still have a sizable transfer budget remaining should we need to do anything in January. 70 million in the bank balance. We are really looking good for that new stadium as it stands. Still waiting to see what your feedback is on the idea of maybe doing it over the course of 2 years. But we've currently made £28 million profit for the season. And £28 million exactly in terms of profit from transfers. So we've made £54.5 million from transfers this season. It's been ridiculous. Obviously, that's meant that there's been a big turnaround in the squad. But so far, so good. We're in a playoff position at this early stage of the season, and we very much want to at least stay there. If not, maybe if we can, push higher up the table between now and the end of the season all told. It's a very difficult month today. Norwich, Sheffield United, Middlesbrough and West Brom. Probably, in fact, maybe the Middlesbrough. I was thinking about maybe simming Norwich because they are, I believe, the lowest sat of... No, Middlesbrough are the lowest sat of those that we have coming up today. We shall sim the one against Middlesbrough. We'll play Norwich, Sheffield United and West Bromwich Albion. And we'll sim the game against Middlesbrough. That's how we're going to do things. So we shall start. I think everybody's fully fit and available for us. See Will Lankshear now leading the line on loan. But potentially could just be earning a permanent move. If he performs well enough, we would certainly consider buying him permanently. I'm going to take Grimshaw off the bench. I can afford an extra loanee on the bench as it stands. We're allowed 5 in our matchday squad, of course. And that is now 5 in the matchday squad. So let's hopefully get a decent result today. We picked up decent points in the last episode. Back-to-back wins. We'll see if we can keep that going. Do drop the video a like if you're enjoying the save. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more. I've just seen... I've been recorded ahead a little bit. I've just seen the feedback in the comment section of the season finale from earlier in the week. And I actually was rather refreshingly surprised by the fact that most of you were like, actually, we're kind of glad you didn't go up, Ches. So I love that. The fact that you guys see the realism and are enjoying the realism and aren't just frustrated that I bottled a potential playoff push. So cheers for that. Thank you to Alvin, Shimao Fan and Pritish Chopra on the board behind me for your continued support in the YouTube comment section and live on stream as well. Let's head to Valley Parade to hopefully start with another dub. Scored 2 goals in his last game, Kelvin. Oh, yikes. Playing against former teammate Kelvin here. Kelvin was Kelv out. He went to Norwich and he starts and he's scoring and playing well for them. Marvin Schwerber in goal for them. Alistair Johnson, Rav Vandenberg, Stanley Nsoki and Eren Elmali at the back for them. Randall holding with Forson and Imeri in the midfield. Araujo on the right. Aslani at striker and Kelvin on the left. They do have some decent options on the bench, including Andrew Moran, Josh Sargent. Alex Jimenez is pretty good too. Vinny Reyes, he's 75 rated now. I never would have expected that to happen. Certainly not realistic for him to get that good, not based on what we've seen of him in real life anyway at Cambridge United. But fair play. Right, let's jump in and let's get ourselves a decent result. El Mali and down the line. Can Stevenson get there ahead of Kelvin? No. Little back heel to El Mali and quickly into Aslani. And a good block by Guya. Norwich mean business. Barely touched the ball. Araujo with the delivery. Up we go, please. Longhorse gets up, but it's not away. And this is still dangerous. Kelvin. Whoa! I thought that had gone into the back of the net for a moment. And they're going to lose their left back immediately inside 5 minutes. Because he's gone down hurt. But it could have been 1-0 Norwich. As it happens, it's 1 substitution to 0 for Norwich. Brannigan. Drill it to Lankshear. That is not Lankshear. Oh my lord. Please, Guya. Oh my god. Kelvin. Not Kelvin. What a block. Oh, yes, Longhorse. Brilliant defending. I don't quite know how Kelvin has intercepted that. Kelvin is playing much better against me than he did for me. As he did for Reading. Oh, to be fair, when we played him at striker, he was decent. But out wide, he never really did a job. Oh, it's supposed to be a back heel there. That's not quite worked. But Brannigan's done well and worked this in. And Lankshear has the runner arriving. And Giovanni can't find the back of the net. Maybe didn't need to rush it and hit it first time. Did do so. And it hasn't worked for us. Aslani to Forson. And here come Norwich once more. Out wide to Araujo. This is a hell of a game so far. Araujo around the outside as well. Back into Forson. Good play from Norwich, this. Kelvin again. Gibbs. Kelvin. I don't like the way they're loitering with intent on the edge of the box. Randall's effort held well by Bergstrom. And Breathe. That's opened up a little bit there for Aslani. Trying to bring long balls across, but we've got runners everywhere. Kelvin. Well saved, Bergstrom. He's clearly integral for them, Kelvin. You can understand, evidently, why they wanted to buy him, because he clearly suits their system very well indeed. Here's Aslani again. Well held by Bergstrom. Norwich really are having chance after chance at the moment. We need to get the ball down, play it about a bit, and start hopefully going the other way, because at the minute we're getting a little bit pinned in. Lankshear could run that channel well. Has done. Support is arriving. Here's Brannigan. Looks to beat the man. Fire it into Lankshear. Under control. And Ford, first time. Comfortable for the keeper. Well in, Tayo. Giovanni. Oh, he's caught on it. And Araujo. Oh, they got an extra man. Don't need him. Aslani, berries. I'd have played it to Kelvin. Doesn't matter. They've buried the goal. Just couldn't get away with Giovanni. Didn't know where to go. Trying to make sure we utilised possession the right way rather than just lumping it upfield. Lost it. Punished. Canadu. Lankshear. Looking for Canadu again, but it's not the best of balls. That's gone well. Late in front. Giovanni. Oh, what a save! Schwerber. How's he kept that out? Brilliant effort from Giovanni. Really well worked. It just didn't quite find the back of the net. Giovanni available in the middle again. Needed good footwork there to make sure that the midfielder didn't close me down. This time Giovanni's able to get away from his man. Looking for Canado. Spin him. Go on, lad. And the finish. I don't feel like Canado has 87 finishing, do you? Based on the experience we've seen so far. Can't quite get to that. Is he going to keep that in? No, he's not. He does have low composure. Like 59 composure. I don't know whether that's... Well, it's got to be playing some part on it. But I don't know what it's playing. Oh, it's gorgeous. I feel like some of the chances, though, have to be buried. Trying to get there and can't. It's fallen to Ford. Giovanni on his left. Oh, it's flashed past the post. It's going to be a goal kick. Chances are flowing. 10 minutes to go. Goals are not. Giovanni. Drill it to Lankshear. It's deflected. Oh, it's going to be a 1-0 defeat to Norwich. We're going to lose at home at Valley Parade. Unless we can win this back very quickly indeed, which looks very unlikely now. 3 minutes added on. I can't quite get to him. Inside to Josh Sargent, who's come off the bench, and Norwich are just going to do the right thing, and that's pass the ball about. They might even want themselves a second goal here. Oh my lord, the finish and a half they have. Fair play. That goal was good enough and worthy of winning any game of football. That was a top finish from a top championship level striker. Norwich 2, Bradford 0, game over. It was the last kick of the game. That was a really entertaining game of football, but unfortunately, the result didn't go our way in the end. Plenty of chances at both ends. 10 for them, 6 for us. We had some decent chances, but I tell you what, their goalkeeper pulled out a couple of absolute stormers, didn't he, to be fair? Schwerber has earned his clean sheet bonus today, that's for damn sure. Brannigan is improving still. Playmaker plus now, but still going down in 5 weeks' time. This is where the lack of coaches hurts, because whilst we have the settings at the beginning of the save set so that older players decline slower or grow faster, whichever way we set it, it means that older players decline slower, but that's only with coaches. And obviously without coaches, he's now just plummeting, which is what we saw happen with a couple of others last season, unfortunately. So in January, with the money we have, we might need to look for a Brannigan replacement. But regardless, we're going to concentrate on moving forward against Sheffield United and try and bounce back from that defeat to Norwich by getting a result on the table next time out. Zion Suzuki in goal for Sheffield United at 80 rated. Femi Siriki at right back, as well as Anna Ahmedhodzic and Michael Svoboda at centre back with Sam McCallum on the left. Vinny Souza at CDM alongside Gus Harmer. Then Carlos Vicente wide right. Koki Saito left, who scored 2 very good goals against us last time we played Sheffield United. Callum O'Hare at cam behind Tyrese Campbell. Good options on the bench as well. They've got a decent squad. But our 11 is good enough to counter theirs, I hope, now. Longhorse is up to 77. We've seen some growth elsewhere as well. Lankshear's up to 76. Adaramola 76. Hopefully, we can bounce back here. I have changed to be playing 4-minute halves now, rather than 6-minute halves, just to try and combat the kind of too many goals thing from the gameplay engine that you've seen recently in this save and the Journeyman save. I know a number of you have had issues in your own saves with scorelines being super unrealistic because of just too many goals. So rather than mess about with the sliders too much unnecessarily, I've decided to just play less football, so to speak, and hopefully that will help provide us with more realistic scorelines. The 2-0 against Norwich is certainly much better than any sort of 3-3 that we've been seeing recently. Here's Sam McCallum down the left-hand side. Can we win that, please? Well up, Sondra. Naval will get rid of it, and Brannigan will play. Well, there's loads of space for Canadu, actually, out on this right-hand side. As Sam McCallum has pushed a long way forward, and we'll look for Lankshear here, and he's going to try and beat the defender with a turn, but he just can't quite do it. It's our turn for a fullback to be out of position. Saito's getting into a good spot. It's not a great ball, though. Longhorse is up well, and again, loads of room out wide for Canadu. Just needs to get the better of Ahmed Ho, or Svoboda, actually, that's closing him down here. Svoboda's had his number so far. Here's Lankshear. Keep that run going, Giovanni. The ball isn't quite good enough, but that could deflect to anyone, and it's deflected to Canadu, who from 6 yards misses a theoretical open goal. Wow. I don't quite know how he's missed that. Oh, there was an offside anyway, so it did, or a handball or something. That's a let-off for him, because that was a wasted opportunity. Come on, Cam. Stick a toe in. Harmer coming forward. Cross to Saito. Out to Sam McCallum. Saito again. He's got Campbell in front of him that could make a darting run. Saito's gone for goal himself. It really wasn't that far wide, actually. Keeper seemed very comfortable. And then in the end, it was only a couple of inches past that post. It's a really decent effort by Saito, who's making a big impression on me in this save. Actually, it was slightly further wide than it looked from this angle. From this angle, it looked like it was very close to going in that bottom corner. Still 0-0 here, but quite a lot of chances in the game already. Keep it calm, keep it composed. We'll be all right. Tyrese Campbell. Dancing through, somehow. Corner denied. That was not supposed to go there or there. Jesus Christ, come on now. Bloody hell. Even when I try not to pass it out from the back, it still tries to pass it out from the back. Forward turn, good ball. Giovanni, lift it. Sam McCallum's playing him onside here. Lankshear's in, but it's not a great ball. But he's still got the space. Good save by Suzuki. It won't quite fall for me. Canadu. Brannigan. Giovanni. Oh, mate. Can't believe Lankshear hasn't tucked that away. Looking for the run of Giovanni again. And I can't get the extra touch into them fine forward. Still 0-0 as we approach half-time, but I don't know how. McCallum. Up we go. Oh, wow. Nice ball to Giovanni. Go to Lankshear through the middle, because there is space for, again, Canadu out wide. And he's beaten one defender, and he's through the gap. Go on, young man. Ref, is it in the box? I don't know. Akbekos, it might be in trouble. Is it back pocket and red card? I'm not sure yet. Just a telling off. It must have been in the box then for, surely. No. Oh, it's on the line. It's got to be in the box. It's got to be a penalty. And no card because double jeopardy. Oh, it's outside the box. How is that not a card then? Do I lay this off to Brannigan? Do I go for goal? I'm going to go for goal. Come on, Cam. Please, mate. Give us a 1-0 lead here at Bramall Lane. Nah, maybe I should have laid it off. You always put your faith in Cam Brannigan, though. Surely that contact was on the line and in the box. It must not have been by a matter of millimetres. Canadu trying to keep this alive, but Vinny Souza will break away for them. And they're in. Vicente, we need to manage the situation well. Ramola tried his best. They still could be in here. Oh, didn't really do anything without Ramola there. Get in the way of it. It's buried. O'Hare makes it 1-0 Sheffield United. We could have scored at one end, and they've gone up the other end. And nailed it. Balls. Forwards making a run in the channel. He's done well to keep hold of it. Giovanni, Lowell, closing me down quickly. Giovanni's in a good little bit of space. And it's a lovely ball to Shaq Ford. Drills it back across the box. Oh, Suzuki taking risks. Oh, they're really pinging it about now. This is dangerous. Norrington Davies, I can't get anywhere near them. Free at the back post. Carlos Vicente. Bergstrom makes the save. Whoa! We're struggles in a minute to keep Sheffield United quiet. Away, please. And again, please. Not much I can do there. Comfortable save in the end. Pump it quick. Loads of room out wide. If we could just get this down and spin. Which we have done. Kanadu's away. I've got a man in the middle to aim for. If I could just get it to it. Why does he run straight at me? Kanadu! I nearly screwed that up because Lankshear just ran at me. What's he doing? Make a run into the box. Draw the defender away. But he's run right next to me and then just stopped. Thank God Kanadu finished that. Otherwise, I'd have been livid. We are level at Bramall Lane. Thank God for that. Stevenson for hope. Adramola's tired too. I will do Cherlinov out wide for Kanadu, even though he's just scored. It's a great through ball. Warrington Davies in a dangerous position here still. How's that gone in, Keats? Bergstrom! He's diving out of the way of it. You've got to save that. It's at you. Oh, I daren't dangle that it's at him. Oh, so annoying. Why are his legs going to the right while his arms go to the left? Oh, it's just bad. It's just bad all round. 2-1 Sheffield United. That didn't last long, did it? 3 minutes. Lankshear's done well there. Didn't deserve to get to that. Wasn't a good enough pass. Brannigan. Cherlinov. Little dink. 2-2. That is a very well worked goal. We deserve that. 2-2. Brilliant. Thank God for that. Thank you, Will. Boos from the home fans, though. They don't agree. O'Hare. Good block. It's going to come free to Vicente, though. Stoppage time here. Away by Longhorse. Can't get there. Don't even think about it. The wow. Just can't do anything with it. Don't let him take the corner. 95th minute. 2-2 at Bramall Lane. Saito with the delivery. And away, please, Mickle Hope. Well done. Gabe will get there. And he'll make sure. Well, it's no less than we deserve. But, God, we didn't have to make hard work of that, did we? The Yorkshire derby ends 2 apiece. In a change of plan, we're now playing Middlesbrough. And then going to sim the one against West Brom, because West Brom have plummeted down the table. Middlesbrough have flown themselves into the playoff spots. So they're the side in form. They're the side I'd rather play. Ella Mortenson's still in goal for them. Kessler Hayden, Cashin, and Di and Bangura as their back four. Hackney and Morris still in midfield. Hayden Hackney at 83 is very good. Isaiah Jones and Micah Hamilton on the left, who's finally made his way into the Middlesbrough starting lineup now. Hyung Suk Hong at cam with Oscar Wilhelmsen up top. Really good options on the bench, including Tommy Conway, who's been recommended by you guys in the comment section, but at the minute it's just slightly too highly rated for us. Still sticking with the same starting 11 for the time being, although certainly with the form being inconsistent, certainly am considering making the odd change here and there for the occasional game. But at the minute, a bit in terrible conditions here at Valley Parade. We're going to stick with those in the 11 for now, to try and find us a victory today. Look over the top for Ford, who I think was onside, but the ball is not going to reach him. The ball is going to reach him. I don't know what the defender's doing. I'll take it though. Lankshear, early shot. Early goal! I didn't think that was going in. I thought it was going to get blocked. He's done brilliantly. Will Lankshear might be the man. If he keeps scoring the way he has been, is he the guy to lead us forward at striker? And we've replaced Tavide with Coburn. We've replaced Coburn, maybe, with Lankshear. It's a very good finish. Middlesbrough all over the shop at the back. Jones, you know where he wants to go. That is not where I thought he was going to go, though. And Longhorse stuck a foot in. Oh, we just work it away. Calm. Calm, calm, calm. Come on. We're desperate for a win at the minute to get ourselves back up the table. These are difficult games, though. There will certainly be runs of fixtures that are easier than the run of fixtures we faced today. If we can get a win from this one against Middlesbrough and a win from the game against West Brom, then ultimately I think actually it's been a decent month. But they're level and we're not winning anymore. Micah Hamilton, like we said, finally found his way into the starting lineup. He's on the score sheet too. That's a very good goal. Annoyingly. Should the keeper do better again? No, he's unsighted. That's a good, just a good goal. Oh my god. Oh my god. How do you deal with that? Answer is you don't. Well, where's the foul in there then? Don't even think about scoring in the 4th minute added on after +1. I am biting my tongue. There are many things that my brain would like to say that are not going to benefit anyone, but the keeper has jumped over the ball there. A, it wasn't a foul. B, it's the 49th minute. So just blow for half time. Why are you letting them take a free kick? Oh my lord. Good, half time. Shall we watch it again just to make ourselves even more annoyed? If I'd jump, annoyingly, if I'd have jumped with the wall. Oh, I did jump with the wall. I just timed it wrong. Hits the post. Hits the keeper on the back. And goes straight to the awaiting, rushing Middlesbrough man. To tuck home. And this, what... Tell me what the keeper's doing here. What is that? Why is he jumping out of the way of it? Just kick it away. What is he doing? What even is that animation? Oh, that's arguably the easiest save he could ever make in his career. Giovanni's doing really well. That's a great ball to Ford. Lankshear just needs to be in the right place at the right time. Which he is, but the finish isn't forthcoming. Couldn't get much closer without scoring. William Branner. Canadu's turn well. Lankshear's in the box. And this time buries it. Indeed, my friend. Indeed. 2-2. Well intercepted, Mickle. Nice space. Canadu just needs to find the right ball. Please be onside. Guess who was onside? Dear game. 3-2 Bradford. What a ball. And breathe. If he bangs that tops, the ball was unreal to find the man. I think Lankshear's got a hat-trick here in this one. Definitely deserves the match ball regardless. Bradford 3, Middlesbrough 2. It is no less than we deserve. It is a hat-trick for Lankshear. We might be looking at our new permanent signing. We're going to give him a shave now, so he doesn't look like Wadsworth. And then hopefully I'll be able to tell the difference between the two of them on the bloody pitch. A win for Bradford City, despite Middlesbrough having a number of chances. Right, up next for us is West Brom, the final game of the month. We will interactive sim it and hope that we can get a result. We're up to 7th after that last victory. So we're now just one spot outside the playoffs again. We've been yo-yoing a bit, but obviously it's early season, so the points tallies aren't quite so far away from one another. All it takes at the end of the season is a run of 3 or 4 games in a row, and you can fly up the table. At this stage of the season, all we need is just back-to-back wins, and you can go from relegation zone to nearly playoffs. So If we get a second win here against West Brom and do get back-to-backs, then we'll be in a great position moving forward for tomorrow's episode. That's for sure. Hopefully, we can get the result. Been some call in the live chat to maybe think about dropping Cam Brannigan. And I don't know how I feel about that at this stage. I think I would rather play Cam until January and then buy someone in or loan someone in to replace Cam than start Wadsworth or Odor every game. To be fair, Odor probably, either of them probably could do a similar job other than the set piece routines that obviously Cam Brannigan is so good at. Maybe it's worth a go with Wadsworth or Odor. Wadsworth probably more so than Odor, just purely because Wadsworth has a higher potential. But we'll wait and see what happens in this game against West Brom. Brannigan hasn't, as of yet, gotten any goals or assists this season, which he was getting plenty of, despite being lower rated last year and the year before. Year before, first year of the Championship, he was in Team of the Season. That's how good Cam Brannigan had been. So he's been quieter this year for sure, and questions are being asked, but whether any of those questions have a definitive answer at the moment, I'm not sure. We've seen the whole first half there. So, to be fair, we do have Carlos Alenia on loan from Leeds, so we could try Carlos Alenia in that role. I hadn't thought about that, actually. Davidenki makes a good point. We would have to drop someone else from the bench, though, because then I would have 6 loanees in the matchday squad. So if Alenia does come into the starting lineup, then someone from the bench would have to drop out, which isn't a problem. We've got 2 fullbacks on the bench, and certainly we'd only really need 1 in most scenarios. So I'd be quite happy to drop either Hope or... Yes, Will Lankshear! Either Michael Hope or Callum Scanlon to the reserves. But I tell you what, Will Lankshear is firing. That's 7 in 7 in the Championship this season for the man on loan from Tottenham. And we have a 1-0 lead. I'm going to make a change. Cherlinov came to me and was like, can I play? So I'm going to do it. And let's bring Wadsworth on for Branner and see what happens there. Can we add a second? Lankshear's in the box. And then delivers probably the worst cross he's ever done in his life. They're in. Oh, post and the far side netting. It's Josh Madger again. How many times have we seen him score against us in this save? Even just last season, Josh Madger bagged probably 4 against us over the course of the 2 games. It's very good, it's Josh Madger. Might even be a decent shout for a backup striker at some point. Early Premier League days. 76 rated, I think, at the minute. Ben Brereton Diaz involved for them as they try and find a winner. They haven't found one. We haven't found one. There might be one more chance. There will not be one more chance. It's a point. I'll take it. I'll take it. A point away from home at the Hawthorns is something more than we've had in recent seasons, I think. And great. Up next, we have top of the table Brentford. We're still in 8th, though, so that's where we finished last year. Now that Canado has, or is starting to get inside forward plus, that's going to make a big difference. What I'd like to do is train his composure as well. That's going to make a big difference to his finishing capability. So let's do that with a wide playmaker there and try and get Canado's effectiveness in front of goal up, although he has been pretty decent. Cherlinov saying thank you for the game, and you're more than welcome, mate. The league table looks like this at the moment then. We are 8th, top of 3 teams that have 11 points, 3 points off Birmingham in 5th. So there is a bit of a jump towards those top teams at the minute. Brentford have won every single game they've played this season. Those sides that came down from the Premier League, Brentford and Southampton, certainly look like they're likely to go straight back up again, don't they? Wow. Can we put a halt to Brentford's charge? We then got Birmingham in the next game, as you can see, very bottom left there. So big month for us next time out in October. Who else have we got? Brentford, Birmingham, Sunderland, Coventry, Luton. It's a very big month. We'll be playing the first 2. Sunderland, Coventry, Luton. Luton 10th, Sunderland 14th, Coventry 17th. So they're the obvious ones to be simming at this stage anyway. But after Brentford and Birmingham, who knows what the table's going to look like. Not to be missed, though. Can we put an end to Brentford's charge. Again, we have one of the top goal scorers in the division in our team, and this time no one can poach him off me because he's not my bloody player. He's only on loan from Spurs. So we will have Lankshear all season. Good. Oh, dearie me. Drop the video a like if you're enjoying this third season at Championship level, 6th season all told. Subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on any more of this save. Come across and join me on the second channel so you don't miss out on any of the Journeyman save. We're in Europe now for the first time, both in terms of where our club is and playing in European competition for the first time in that save now. So looking forward to doing well there. But hopefully we can do well here too. If we're in Europe but before season 10 in this save, I think we've done a very good job. But for now, we're aiming to be in the Premier League for season 7. Let's try and get that job done. I'll see you next time.